wasn't it?
I think that was one of the best laps he's ever driven in quali. I mean, when he arrived at the swimming pool, he was 0.2 of a second down on Fernando, and then all the time, you know, through that last sector, I think he hit the wall on both sides, but carried the momentum, carried the speed, and I could see him gaining the time. I knew it was going to be close, and then he just did it.
It's a Red Bull sandwich on the grid tomorrow.
Yeah.
So there were some low lows there, but also some high highs.
Yeah.
So where exactly do your emotions sit right now?
Well, they're sort of somewhere in the middle.
From what you remember.
You know, it's elated for Max. I mean, what the best, probably the best qualifying lap of his career. And then for Checo, unfortunately, a mistake, you know, too early in Q1. I can only think maybe he was distracted by the Alpine on the right-hand side because he just misjudged that first turn, and the circuit was only going to get faster and faster. So he'll be kicking himself for that.
Yeah, and talk us through it from
Q2, but it wasn't.
He's not the first. He won't be the last this weekend. It seems to be catching quite a few people out.
Yeah, I think he just went in too fast, and I think maybe he was distracted. I mean, you can see the overspeed. He had a little bit of a snap on entry, and it wasn't a small tap.
Yeah, it's a bit of a disaster, and we all know how difficult it is around Monaco. But I'm going to flick it back to Max.
Yeah.
This season, you guys have had such a fantastic car. He's from my point of view, it looks like he's been able to take it a little bit easier in qualifying. If he doesn't quite get pole position, it doesn't matter. We've seen a very relaxed Max, but this qualifying session reminds me of Max from a couple of years ago, where it's everything knife's edge.
Absolutely. I mean, this is it. The importance of quali here, and that session was, gloves off, and it's a track that doesn't play to the strengths of the car, and we needed Max to be on the top of his form to deliver that today. I think we'll be, if we can get a good start, I think we'll be strong in the race. But one lap, a slow speed circuit like this, the car doesn't get chance to use its strength. So that was down to him today.
Doesn't play to his strengths. It's kind of ominous for the rest if this is a track where you weren't expected to be at your very best at. But yeah, tell us about tomorrow and that front row, because I think everyone's kind of rubbing their hands at that one.
Well, look, I mean, there's a great respect between Fernando and Max, but they're very similar characters. They're cut from the same cloth. They're both hard racers. They both want to win this race, and I'm sure Fernando, he sees a chance. He knows how valuable that start is tomorrow. So that first 500 meters is going to be what dictates this Grand Prix.
I think we are going to see one of the most spectacular starts in Formula One tomorrow, maybe. So that's definitely something we can look forward to. Just bringing it back to Checo quickly. It looked like he hit the wall pretty hard there, maybe even harder than Alex, and there was quite a lot of damage on that car and a lot of work to do. How does the car look, and realistically, what is possible on a track that's so difficult to overtake
I think we might have to change the whole lot, the chassis, just as a precaution, to be honest with you. But I think, first of all, we've just getting the car back. We'll make that call when we got it back, and I think that, it's so hard. I mean, Max started from that position a few years ago, and I think he just made it into the top 10. So, scoring points tomorrow, will be the target for Checo, because it's likely to be a one-stop race. You're caught in the crocodile, and you can't use your pace.
Max has done a few races from further down the order to the front. Do you think he'll be giving Checo any advice for tomorrow on that?
I think this is such a different circuit, such a different venue, that you can be 2.5 seconds off the pace here. We saw Daniel drive around with half an engine and win the race here. So the delta you need to be able to overtake him, because the cars are so wide here now, where there's not really that many passing places.
Just quickly, do you think you're going to have to check Max's car as well? Because he did tap a few balls out there. The last one was quite heavy here.
Yeah, no, absolutely. So I think we're going to have to check every corner, every wheel rim that he's used today. But, I mean, he was pretty excited when he crossed the line of how hard he touched the barrier. So we were lucky that we weren't sweeping it up, after that last corner. But, a hell of a lap from him, and well deserved.
Yeah, well done. You're a Coventry City fan, aren't you?
Yeah, how are they going?
Well, I don't know yet. It kicks off in about 5 minutes, I think.
Okay.
So will it be double,
I gotta
double
go and tune
celebration?
in.
You're going to keep an eye on that?
I'm going to, obviously, big Coventry fan, know the team inside out. So, no, but wishing them all the best for this afternoon.
Top man. Thank you,
right,
Christian.
thanks.
Appreciate it. We're going